name is Mahiul. I'm currently studying at Thompson University of British Columbia, Canada, and I am formerly a graduate of Bangladesh International School and College. I finished my HEC in the year 2020, and then I studied at Bangladesh University of Professionals for a semester, and then I left for Canada. Life in British Columbia has been exciting because it is one of those states, it is one of the provinces where you have a lot of hills, there is a lot of ups and downs. The roads have been amazing, the climate is amazing because on one end during the summers I get the full experience that I used to get here in Bangladesh, which is almost 30 degrees Celsius. On the other hand, in the winter I get -40s, so it's been amazing. Not to mention the beautiful sceneries because of the mountains, because of the valleys. Kamloops is in between is right in the middle of a valley between three hills, which is why it's been an amazing experience. One of the key differences is that the transportation, because in Bangladesh the transportation is something that honestly you control. You can take a bus, you can take an Uber, you can take a bike. There are a lot of modes of transportation. Over there, you either have to buy your own transportation or you have to rely on the public transportation, which is interesting based on the province that you live in. I live in British Columbia, where the transportation is honestly much better than most other provinces, so I would recommend going there. But the other thing that I would like to mention is, well, just the culture, because in Bangladesh you have a culture where you're talking with someone one way or another. Over there, everyone likes to be by themselves. They want to be there doing their own thing without being hassled or without being interrupted, something which is peculiar to someone like me. My experience with PFEC Global has been very interesting and very amazing as well, because I believe it was a very rushed journey for me, because I decided to go for Canada on a random afternoon in possibly March? Yes, towards the end of March in 2022. I made my decisions, I talked with PFEC and they helped me get on my journey right by April. And within May, I already got my acceptance letter from the university, and within June I was already on my way to formulating my visa, and by October I had my visa on my hand, which was simply amazing considering it was less than 9 months, and usually you should take a year before you think of doing something like this. So the fact that all of it happened within less than 9 months, it's just simply amazing. So far it's been 2.5 years since I've come back to Bangladesh, and still now I am in contact with PFEC Global about the ongoings, about what is happening, about the information that I might need or they might need, an exchange of information and oversight that you don't usually get with other firms. I personally recommend PFEC because it's one of those places that made my dream come true, so give it a shot.